My name is Mallory Arnold, and today I'm going to talk about social perception in the workplace. Let us first define social perception. Social perception is simply put as social intelligence. When you are placed in a situation with other people, your ability to read and interpret their emotions is considered social perception. Thomas Malone, head of the management department at Massachusetts Institute of Technology, put social perception as the ability to discern what someone is thinking through observation. Check out the attached video to better understand how we interpret emotions.
So I just want to go over it where we're coming from here. And we kind of all go through this frame of reference, and we all have a different frame of reference based on our backgrounds, our environments, our culture. There's a lot of different factors here. So that's why it's so easy to miscommunicate or have errors in perception, because everybody's coming from different past experiences. So let's go through the process. The first step is selection. In the selection process, we're choosing something to focus on. So, for example, I'm in a room right now. There's a lot of things going on in here. For pretend, I'm actually in a room all by myself right now. But for pretend purposes, I'm in a room. There's a lot of things going on in the room. There's other students. There's my instructor in the front. There's people walking down the hallway. Somebody's phone is going off. There's a lot of things going on in the room. I need to focus on one thing. So I'm going to choose to select to focus on my instructor because I'm in class right now. And not focus on the people in the hallway, not focus on the other students. Really, in terms of selection, you can really only focus on one thing at a time. And again, this process happens so fast in your brain, you don't even really think about it, but you're really only focusing on one thing at a time. So those of you who think you're really good at multitasking, you're really good at just shifting attention from one thing to another. But we're not really multitasking. We're really only focusing and selecting one thing at a time to perceive. Organization. And in the organization step, I'm going to really analyze what is it that the instructor is doing in this stage. And then I'm going to put it in my brain, compare it to my past, is by looking at that idea of proximity. If two people are close together, we kind of just make that interpretation or assumption that they must be together in some sort or they know each other. We just make that assumption automatically. So like the idea of proximity, we organize, they're close together. That's the organization. They must be together. That's our interpretation. So back to my example, in past experiences that I've had, I'm going to put all this through my own frame of reference. When someone is pointing at a word, underlining it on the board, putting exclamation points next to it, using a very loud tone of voice when describing this word, I think he's trying to get a point across to us that he really wants us to know this word. This must be something really important for me. So in my past experiences, when an instructor has told me that something is really important, it's been because it's something that we're really going to be tested on. So I should probably pay attention to this. That's our interpretation. We've made that interpretation that based on my past experiences, all these schemata that I put this through, and the behaviors that I'm seeing this instructor doing, this vocabulary term that he's put on the board is very important. I need to pay attention to it. It's probably going to be on the test. Keep that in mind. Our frame of reference for everyone is a little bit different. Like I said, it is influenced by cultural perspectives, past experiences, upbringings, where we live makes a difference in our perceptions. That's why it's so easy to be wrong in our perceptions. So that's a brief overview of the perception process. I hope that helps simplify it a little bit for you.
Social perception can influence members of an organization through emotions, committees, memos, reputations, and even board meetings. You can impact any of these things by how perceptive you are. Imagine you are in a committee meeting and the other members hate your idea. Social perception will allow you to pick up on this and move forward. Social perception not only aids in translating others' intentions, but it also helps brand an organization. Intelligent organizations share like-minded individuals that create a corporate culture. Social perception is ranked third as the common trait of intelligent companies such as Amazon and Coca-Cola. Picking up what others are thinking can help a member of an organization further their vision. By doing this, they can tailor their methods to best communicate professionally with their audience. A person's personality is also becoming a factor in job readiness. As mentioned before, a successful person uses social perception to further their vision during presentations or proposals. Using a colleague's emotions to persuade them is a proven successful tactic. The final information about social perception in the workplace is the fact that companies are beginning to use personality tests during the hiring process. Is it true that your personality affects your job readiness? And if so, do you feel like your personality traits align with your chosen career path?